Christmas memories.
Morning and welcome back to a new Vlogmas video. I am going to be doing some baking, some cooking, and I want to make a Mickey wreath for the door today, and it's also a work day, so I'm going to be working as well, and we want to watch some Christmas movies, so hopefully it will feel like there's quite a lot going on today. I hope you enjoyed the last video when we decorated the tree and got all the other deckies up. If you didn't see that, I will link it below. Aid's gone to take Louis to work, so I'm going to go and get a couple of ginger cakes in the oven. It's a really easy recipe and really yummy, and I've been fancying this all morning. I'm using a recipe from Pinterest, so I'll link that up below for you. I've made it before, it's really good, and it makes 2 loaf size cakes, which I really like because it's so good, one just goes really quick. Don't you just hate it when the measurements for the syrup is in grams or something you have to weigh? That's what 300 grams of golden syrup looks like. I'd rather it was done by, I suppose when it's this quantity you can't really do tablespoons because there'll be loads. Anyway, I'm melting butter, golden syrup and treacle together, black treacle. Anyone else love to lick the spoon after you've taken golden syrup out? It's the best syrup, it's so good. I remember doing this in the school when we used to do home ec and you had to have golden syrup there. I am melting butter, golden syrup and the black treacle together, and I'm now going to add some cinnamon, the ginger and the sugar as well. You now, once that's all dissolved, take it off the heat. You now add 250 mils of milk. Now it's really important that you add this first before adding the eggs because it brings the temperature of the mixture right down. If you add the eggs, you are going to have cooked scrambled eggs in your sugar mixture, and you don't want that. So that milk will bring the temperature right down. It smells really good. I've added the bicarb of soda, that's mixed in, and now I'm adding 2 eggs. There we go, the bicarb of soda really adds a different kind of texture to the mix. And then I've got 300 grams of plain flour, and I'm mixing in the ginger mix. And just to pre-warn you, it's a very liquidy mix, but it's fine, it's meant to be like that. And that makes 2 very liquidy tins of cake. For some reason I prefer using the liners with the ginger cake. I think because it's so sticky, I just know it's going to lift out fine. I don't usually bother with most other cakes though. Have you ever noticed our shot glasses? It's Cinderella Castle from Magic Kingdom. But little fact for you, they're not allowed to call them shot glasses in Disney. They have to be called, I think she said they're toothpick containers glasses or something like that, but they're not alcoholic shot glasses. But they're perfect for our coffee shots. Aid's just pulled up. I'm gonna make us a coffee in these Starbucks Christmas mugs. His dad's come over to rake the garden, which is very kind, in the front garden, as we've got loads of trees, like neighbours' trees and that, and everything collects with the last house in the road. Everything collects in our front garden. So Aid's dad, he uses our green bin. We have like a green bin collection that we pay for, and we let him use our bin, so he doesn't have to pay for one because we don't use it that often. And he's kindly raked our garden. There we go, look how good they look. They smell so lovely. I really love them. They were in, the recipe says 45 minutes, these were in for 40, so just keep an eye on them. Right, we've got the little tray, we've got coffees and warm ginger cake. Aid's replaced the bulbs in the kitchen and the hallways. We've got light again, thank you.
Well, they're in the hallway, I've swapped the ones in the hallway.
Oh, well, it's a lot brighter anyway. And I've just hoovered and steam mopped through, and I put a couple of drops of warm cinnamon, Flora, in the steam mop, so it smells really nice. And I washed there's like a flannelly thing that goes on the bottom of the steam mop that you use to mop the floor, and I clean that in the warm cinnamon Flora first as well, so it smells really lovely. So quite a few of you recommended Last Christmas. We're quarter of an hour in and we're really enjoying it. And I'm packing up the little DIY kits to go inside my December kits. That cake is so good. I really recommend you try it if you like ginger cake. It's not quite sticky on top yet because it's just come out of the oven. It's still a little bit crunchy, but it's like crunchy, which is really nice. But then I think later on today it will become sticky, but it will not last till later in the day. I've decided to gift one of them to Aid's parents. His dad was raking the lawn, so I said I'd take a cake over. So I might need to bake some more because we've only got half a cake left now, and Louis wanted some later. It's really, really good cake. We've had a lovely walk with Poppy. We've taken some ginger cake over to Aid's mum and dad.
Yep.
And we're about to have some dinner. I've had jacket potatoes in the oven for ages.
Looking forward to jacket potatoes.
And I've made a really nice chilli. It's a veggie chilli. We've got Morrison's food delivery coming between 8 and 9 tonight. It was the cheapest delivery slot. And I needed to clear out the fridge this morning. So I did that whilst Ada was making coffee. And I've thrown all the bits and pieces from the fridge in the chilli. It's such a good way to use up all your veggies. I did actually film it whilst I was making it, so I'll insert that here just in case you're interested. So this is my super duper quick chili. I use up loads of bits and pieces left over in the fridge. I've got here onions and leeks, and then I add my spices. Here I've got some cayenne pepper, some turmeric, ground cumin and ground coriander. I've got quite a lot of tomatoes in the fridge at the moment that need using up. They're quite soft, so I've chopped up those really small. I've also added, I had half a tin of tinned tomatoes in the fridge, so I've thrown that in. And then I've added a whole load of peppers as well. I had half a sweet potato, so I chopped that up. But you can use anything. If you've got celery that needs using, anything like that, carrots, just throw it in, chop it up small and throw it in. I'm tending to use these spiced beans, like mixed beans at the moment. Ada's preferring those. He's not really into like chili kidney beans, but I can get away with using this spicy tomato mix, which he really likes. I've swirled it around with a bit of water as well, and then thrown that in, mixed it all up, added a squirt of ketchup, and then just left it for a few hours to cook. I do season it at the end, just make sure it's tasty enough, and it's absolutely delicious. We love it. There we go, chili jackets with cheese. I've got natural yogurt and fresh coriander. You could even sprinkle over, crush up some tortilla crisps as well. That would be really nice. I never got round to doing the Mickey wreath yesterday, so I'm going to be doing it now with you. I've been so excited about doing this. I've had these plain wreaths since 2017. I went to Boston with some girlfriends and I found them in Dollar Tree. They were just $1 each, and I always wanted to make a Mickey wreath, and each Christmas after I've just never got round to it, so I was determined this year to do it. I picked up some greenery from our common walks, and I've just got some leftover bits and pieces, decorations. So here are my 3 wreaths. I've placed them how I want them to sit, and now I'm just taking some string and wrapping it round. I wanted to do it to hold the ears on, but I actually really like how it looks, so I've added it all around as well, all like a decoration, just in a few areas, and I think it looks really cute. And then I'm ready to add the decorations. Right, remember this? This was the little tree that I brought home from the common after a walk, and found it on the side. It was all chewed up on the end, and I dragged it home, and now I'm going to use it on my wreath. Right, to attach the pine, I'm actually just using string again. That's all it's attached with, so hopefully that will stay on. And I've got these. I had a couple of things left from last year, the Christmas berries from Poundland, so I'm attaching them in a Mickey shape. However, I've just broken one. I've got 3 more to use, so I'm just going to hot glue them together. I've also got these, which I bought off eBay years ago, and I had a few left, so I'm twisting them on wire, so I'm going to twist a few around as well. Right, I'm just taking some Poundland baubles, and I'm using a hot glue gun. I'm kind of like sticking them together in a Mickey shape, but I've got this bit here, so I think I might take just a little bit to stick over that too, or maybe even a toadstool. I don't know. I'm going to pop something over that though. There, I've popped some hot glue and that's stuck that down. I was thinking, I've got loads of this, about having another bit over there, but actually I quite like the simple. And I've also got some ribbon. I was thinking of a big bow in the middle, but I might just go with string. I really like the simple look, I think. There we go. After years and years and years of wanting to do this, I've finally done it, and I'm really pleased with just that little bit there. I think it looks Really nice with all the simple string. What do you think? Have you got a wreath on your door? I really hope you like my Mickey wreath. I'm so happy with it, and it's just something I've been wanting to do for so long. And the actual wreath ended up costing me $3 to make. So what's that like? I don't know, £2.50, something like that, just over £2. I am so happy, and I think it looks really, really cute. Let me know what you've got hanging on your door. We don't have a cover over our door, so I'm always very cautious what I hang. I would like to have something really amazing, but it's just going to get wet, so I have to be very, very careful. So I really hope it lasts, because I would like to reuse it again in future years. But thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.
Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.